Good morning once more. So this is Mr. John from Sinandom Junior Secondary School. So today I want to talk about the equation of a straight line. So this question is in grade 9 and also it's a question in Form 2 in senior schools for the current students that are doing 844. So the question reads, a straight line passes through the points A -1, 3 and B 2, -3. Determine A, the equation of the line in form of y is equal to mx plus c, where m and c are constants, and part B of the equation, the x-intercept of the line. So we are going to start with the part A, the equation of the line in form of y is equal to mx plus c. So first, we cannot get the equation of the line without getting the gradient. So before you get the equation of any line, you must make sure that you have the gradient of that line. And from the question, we've been given that that line is passing through points, point A and point B, and from point A and point B, we've been given the coordinates of those points. So the first thing that you're going to do, we are going to get the gradient, and gradient is equal to change in y all over change in x. So this we have the coordinates at point A, which is -1, 3, and also we have a point B, which is 2, -3. So coordinates are always being written in form of xy. So that means that in coordinate A, this one is x1 and this is y1, and in B this is x2 and that is y2. So to getting gradient, I'm going to have y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. So that is going to be, my y2 is going to be -3 minus y1, which is 3, all over yx2, which is 2, minus x1, which is -1. So that is going to be equal to -3 minus 3 is going to be -6. And then 2 minus 1 is the same as 2. Negative times negative is going to be positive. So 2 minus 1 is going to be 3. And then when you simplify 3 goes into -6, -2 times. So my gradient is going to be equal to -2. Then after having the gradient, I'm going to take one point. I can take point A, and my point A was -1, 3, and then I'm going to take an arbitrary point which is going to be xy. So getting the equation, I'm going to use one of the point, and I can use either point A or point B, an arbitrary point, a general point, which is xy. And you know that when we want to get this gradient that we got here, the gradient will be equal to change in y all over change in x. So getting the gradient of these 2 points, that is going to be y minus 3 all over x minus -1. That is going to be equal to our gradient, which was -2. So this is going to be y minus 3 all over x minus -1 is x plus 1 will be equal to -2 all over 1. After reaching here, we are going to cross multiply. So 1 will multiply that. So that is 1 into y minus 3. This will be equal to -2 into everything here in the denominator, x plus 1. So we open the bracket, 1 times y is y times negative 3 is negative 3. This will is equal to negative 2 times x is going to be negative 2x, and then negative 2 times positive 1 is going to be negative 2. And then from there we are going to collect the like terms. Remember, we are supposed to write this equation form of y is equal to mx plus c, where m and c are constants. So we have y minus 3 is equal to negative 2x minus 2. So that is going to be equal to y, and then we bring the 2x, because we're supposed to write it in form of y is equal to mx plus c. So we write y first and then is equal sign, so is equal to mx. So mx, where x is, we have negative 2, so it's going to be equal to negative 2x minus 2, and then we bring this to the other side. It is negative, so when it crosses the other side, it's going to be positive 3. So that my answer is going to be y is equal to negative 2x, and then negative 2 plus 3 is going to be positive 1. That is the answer. So this is y is equal to m. M is negative 2, which is a constant, and c is 1, which is also a constant. And the part B of the question was find the x-intercept. So we know that at x-intercept, y is equal to 0. So that is going to be equal, we are going to get the equation which is y is equal to negative 2x plus 1. So at x-intercept, y is equal to 0. So where there is y, we are going to equate it to 0. So that means we are going to have 0 will be equal to negative 2x plus 1. And then I need x. So I'll bring 1 the other side. So that is going to be equal to, when 1 crosses the equal side, it will be negative 1 will be equal to negative 2x. So I'm going to divide by negative 2. I'll divide by negative 2. So this cancel, this negative cancel negative. So a half will be equal to x. So in a manner, it means that the x-intercept is